Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin, they've relocated to small town Canada, 1 hour away from this studio. Forget Clonade, I'm gonna go and pay them a visit. DJ Khaled and Floyd Mayweather, they've been charged on cryptocurrency fraud. The crowd at Trippie Redd's concert, they stopped the show chanting Free 6ix9ine. Drake grabbed a jersey from Kevin Durant last night after the Raptors' overtime win. Aubrey also slid into rapper Blueface's DMs with plans for the two to cook up some new music. Now, I was at the Toronto Raptors game last night with Drizzy. Okay, fine. I was in the nosebleeders, he was sitting courtside, but it's all the same, right? We've got lots of new music. Chance dropped some new tracks, Lil Baby, Gucci and Quavo, and of course Meek Mill. This has featured Drake, and there has also been talk about Jay-Z's lyrics about Kanye, and Rick Ross taking some shots at 6ix9ine. All this and more in just a second.
I'm in the hospital.
You lie so much to
Send the location.
I'm number one.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, and welcome back to another episode of Famous News. Now, today is the last day of No Nut November, and I'm proud of the brave men and women who made it to the end. I myself, I was out on day numero uno. A huge thanks, it goes out to the subscribers and the post notification squad. Also, guys, you know we're shouting you out on who to follow, so keep sending me your DMs. As for now, let's get right down to brass tacks. Floyd Money Mayweather and DJ Khaled, they were charged on Thursday for promoting the initial coin offering for a new cryptocurrency to their vast network of social media followers. Now, for the plug, Mayweather, he was paid $300,000. Khaled, he got stiffed with only $50K. But they did help to raise this ICO to a reported $32 million.
Break the server. I'm on the tour bus. You see me on the tour bus?
Both celebrities, they pushed the advantages of getting in on the ICO early. Khaled called it a game changer via Instagram. And Mayweather, well, he told his followers he'd already invested, and he urged them to do the same. Now, Khaled and Mayweather, they were sued and they settled with the SEC, and they've agreed not to promote any more securities, even the digital ones. That's for 2 years and 3 years respectively. Now, they've also agreed to give back the money that they'd received, and they have to pay penalties with interests. Yeah, the days of the wild, wild west and getting away with anything on the internet, well, they seem to be coming to a close.
They never said winning was easy. Some people can't handle success. I can.
That clip's like my mantra. I should actually set it as like my ringtone. Now, last night I went to a Raptors game and Golden State, they got their asses whooped. Not really, it went into overtime. Fantastic game. Now, Stephen Curry, he didn't take the court, but Kevin Durant, he played one hell of a game. And, well, close but no cigar.
Final seconds of the third quarter, Kevin Durant.
The Raptors ended up beating the Warriors in overtime, 131 to 128. And now there was a rumor online that Durant and Drake, well, they had some behind the scenes betting going on. In the end, well, Durant, he gave Drake his jersey. So I guess something was going on. Alright, let's talk about the Biebs. Now, we just found out that Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin, they've relocated to good old Cambridge, Ontario. Essentially, the closest city to it is Waterloo, and that's a city made famous for creating the smartphone. Good old RIM. Remember BlackBerry days? I had the Pearl. Ugh. Now, the town of Cambridge that they're living in is a population of 130K. His house sits on a small lake. It's a 9,000 square foot home with 100 acres of land. He picked this bad boy up for $5 million. Now, back when we did our Kid Boo video, I told you guys that I would go check out the Clonade facility that's in Guelph, Ontario, kind of in the same area. But now I can kill two birds with one stone. I could go visit Justin Bieber and the Clonade facility at once. Actually, you remember that guy who was like the burrito imposter, Justin Bieber? This guy.
And he's eating a burrito like he's eating corn on the cob or playing harmonica. It makes no sense.
Well, his name's Brad Souza. In fact, he's also a Canadian. Oh, my mind just got blown. I could have the two of them come in and we could have a burrito eating contest. Who needs Clonade? I can have the clones here. Oh, I'm getting shivers. In other music news, Meek Mill has dropped his album Championships, and there's a lot of people talking about Jay-Z's verses addressing Kanye West. In it, he raps, "No red hat, don't Michael and Prince me and Ye. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince DNA." Now, people used to spread rumors that Michael Jackson and Prince, they had beef because, I guess they are in the similar genre. They were both Skinny? I don't know. Now Jay-Z, he's saying the same thing happened with him and Ye, but he's also pointing out that the two, they're in different lanes, and the red hat, well, that definitely puts Ye in, he's distancing himself. Now Rick Ross, he apparently dissed Tekashi on this album as well. His lyrics were, screaming gang gang, now you wanna rap, racketeering charges, caught him on a tap, looking for a bond lawyer, want a tax, purple hair, got them F-words on your back. What the hell? When did Rick Ross record this? Like, as the album was being released? Talk about timing. Now the Migos, they've apparently accepted Tiffany Haddish as the 4th member of their group. I really should get to work on a Tiffany Haddish before they're famous, don't you think? At the Trippie Redd concert, well, his fans, they stopped the show chanting Free 6ix9ine. In other 6ix9ine news, we gotta talk about him. He gifted a Rolex to his new lady love, strip club bartender Jade. We've talked about her before here on Famous News. Now his baby mama Sarah, well, she's kind of been left high and dry. She's also blacked out her social media. Definitely no Rolex. She's probably just been left with feds outside her house. Poor Sarah. Lots of new music is dropped for this weekend. There's Lil Baby with Street Gossip. Chance the Rapper, he gave us 2 new songs, The Man Who Has Everything and My Own Thing featuring Joey Perp. Gucci Mane released his collab effort with Quavo. Which ones are you guys digging the most? Sound off in the comments down below. Moving on to what's trending. Now, if you ever wondered what it's like getting the VIP treatment at a Travis Scott Astroworld concert, well, Kylie Jenner is your host, and her vlog, well, it's in the #1 trending spot. Let's take a look.
We are on the way to Madison Square Garden. We're going to see Dada.
What blew me away was that baby Stormy, she gets a VIP room all to herself. This happens at every venue, and it's complete with a big screen.
She's backstage and watches until her bedtime. She'll watch on the TV what's going on.
Bitch, she ain't watching the concert! She's just waiting for Paw Patrol to come back on. Sorry, I should have said, you're a lovely woman, and probably my favorite Kardashian. Now Kylie, she wasn't just there on mommy duty, she also took the stage, and she got to ride on her mom's roller coaster. That was pretty cute. Now Tommy Lee, you all know him, he's Brittany Furlan's man, but he's also been a rock star for many a year. He's pretty pissed at Travis Scott. He's saying that he ripped off his stage design with the roller coaster, and well, he's kind of got a point. I mean, back in the day, Tommy Lee, he was famous for doing this. To be honest with you, Tommy Lee's playing the drums upside down. I gotta admit, he did it better. #2 on trending is Mark Ronson, with him teaming up with Miley Cyrus for Nothing Breaks Like a Heart. This music video, it had me chuckling all morning. If you don't know who Mark Ronson is, he's a DJ, he's a music producer, and he's been in the biz for over 15 years. He was also one time a DJ at Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' wedding. Crazy, right? Now Mark's clearly looking for a little more mainstream exposure, but take a look at this cheesy action shot. It just had me giggling. Seriously, watch it in slow motion. I think it should be a meme. I'm jumping into the weekend like Mark Ronson. Now the YouTube channel, Bon Appetit, they're on their 2nd big win with their 2nd trending video this month. This one's pastry chef attempts to make gourmet instant ramen.
Is this really gonna like rehydrate?
I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out. I'm very worried.
Now this content, it isn't for me, but I do think it's interesting to see new gaps opening up online. Like this video, it nabs the #1 spot on countless searches. Apparently there's a lot of people that are into ramen, but not a lot of people making videos about it. And all of a sudden a channel like Bon Appetit, they can clean that market up. And while I used to eat this kid a lot when I was a kid, I actually ate it raw. So it brings me back. Actually makes me kind of sick. Film Theory, they're back with Can You Speak Groot? And Matt Pat. I really don't know how he comes up with these new concepts each and every week. He's a very talented man.
Today, I'm talking Guardians of the Galaxy, which is one of my, if not my all-time favorite slice of the MCU pie.
Moving on to what's trending on Twitter and Instagram. Well, I'm sorry I'm a week late on this news story, but I gotta get in on it, because I just found out they did surgery on a grape.
They did surgery on a grape!
The memes are everywhere. Bruh, look who just got out of surgery. The nurse says, you've been in a coma since 2012. The patient asks, did they finally do surgery on a grape? Burger going to visit Grape after surgery. Even accounts were made, including they did at Surgeryana, with the caption reading Grape. Burger King, they got in the fun doing surgery on a Whopper. Burger King, you're trying to be the Wendy's Twitter. Not bad. Seth Rogen decided to shave off his beard. He then posted a candid selfie to Twitter, and everyone is in shock because, well, he's a pretty decent looking dude. Very rugged, very handsome. Maybe he's on a diet, I don't know. All right, let's move on to who to follow. Now with this channel, we receive all sorts of DMs and emails from you guys, a lot of artists making music, but today I wanted to profile someone a little different. Okay, so I got this really sweet DM from a young girl. She's a professional fisherman. Fisher lady, fisher woman, fisher girl, mermaid, I don't know.
I got me a little something, something. I got me a little something, something.
Here's what her message said. I'm a young lady that is trying to promote positivity using my platform in the fishing world. I want to influence other children to do whatever they desire versus letting everyone tell them what to do. I want to be the voice for other kids that want to do things that include outdoor activities instead of sitting on the Xbox or PlayStation. It actually melts my grinchy heart. Now, I got a feeling this message was written by her dad, but she is quite good at fishing. And I'm happy to be giving her a little shout out. Also, we got a local artist, Don James. Now he's an up and coming artist who told me he's gonna be on Before They're Famous one day. He's also said that he's seen me out a few times at a couple clubs. I don't go to clubs, bro. You may have seen me at McDonald's. I'm just kidding. Finally on the come up. Now this is a big one. This girl's definitely gonna be getting it Before They're Famous because she's cooking up all sorts of drama. Now her name is Nicolette Gray, but she's known as the Beverly Hills Brat. Nicolette, she was brought to my attention via the DMs. You guys wanted Before They're Famous on this girl. And since I checked her out, it was like, oh, she's a popping up YouTuber. Well, now I've been seeing her absolutely everywhere. And it turns out, once upon a time, she too was on the Dr. Phil show.
We're talking about me here. This is my show.
Now that video right there, it's gotten over 10 million views. Yeah, treasure, eat your heart out. This girl's also got 700,000 YouTube subscribers, at least she's almost there. She got another 400,000 on Instagram, and she's only 16 years old. God, that's half my age. And she was born in Beverly Hills. Her mom's a doctor. It was handed to her. Dr. Phil, I was on your show, 28. Well, I'm doing okay right now. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap up this episode of Famous News. Of course, my name is Michael McCrudden. Be sure to subscribe, turn on those post notifications. And now let's jump into the weekend like Mark Ronson.